Hello again and welcome to another Aupex Tactics quick channel update. It's now been a month since I first started recording, and I must say it's been going a lot better than I was expecting. Really big thank you to each and every one of you who has been watching and commenting on the tactics videos. As always, I'm incredibly flattered that so many of you think this content's worth watching. It's genuinely incredibly nice. I'd like to start with a couple of thank yous. Thank you to David Handy, who got back to me with an incredibly useful set of tips about microphone recording and a nice guide to which microphones might be a good start for new podcaster type people. I've ordered one off that very video, but as you can probably hear, it hasn't actually arrived yet. In theory, it should be coming later today, if Amazon one-day deliveries are to be believed. I guess we'll see. With a bit of luck, that should boost the quality of the audio a little. Thanks to T. Montgomery, who shared my Raven Guard Codex review to a Primary Space Marine Facebook group. That has genuinely been really quite a big factor in helping the channel take off over the last few days. There may be a video on the repulsor that you requested coming out later today. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's pointed out any mistakes or errors I've made in the videos. 40k is a bit of a complex game, and though I do try and second check everything, I do occasionally miss things. In particular, thank you to Gavin Ballister, who pointed out my error in the Storm Bolter rules. In the old Beta Bolter rule, every model that remained stationary could double shoot with its bolter weapons at 24-inch range, and vehicles, Centurions, Terminators and bikes could move and double tap them at 24-inch range too. Now I knew that they'd taken vehicle out of the units that the bolter rule always applied to, because it was very strong on certain units, such as say the Ravenwing Dark Talon, which suddenly had two sets of Hurricane bolters that could double tap at 24-inch range all the time. But I hadn't spotted that they had restricted the stationary and double tap part of the rule to be infantry only in the new codex. Unfortunately, by the time that Gavin had pointed that out, I'd recorded quite a few videos in Tank Week, in particular where I'd talked about the Land Raider Crusader in some detail, saying how awesome it was that we could potentially double tap its Hurricane bolters at 24 inches. I have left some disclaimers down in the description saying that's not actually how it works, so I apologise if I've misled anyone there at all. And final thank you is to a gentleman named Putirabo the Hammer of Olympia, which I'm certain is his real name, who asked if I had a Patreon page to help upgrade my microphone. Now I haven't really thought about that up till now, but I have created an Aupex Tactics Patreon just in case anyone does feel that these tactics videos are useful enough to them that they'd happily give me a small reward for making all of them. Currently each 10-minute tactics video takes round about 1 hour to do, including recording, research, graphics and editing. And I suspect I'm not going to get much faster than that. I feel like I've already become fairly efficient at churning out these 10-minute videos, as the codex reviews and some of the longer ones definitely run into the 3 or 4 hours to make. I'd estimate that I've already spent approximately 100 hours making this channel, though don't worry, it certainly has been good fun so far. I'm going to aim for roughly 1 video per day. In times when I'm a little bit busier, it might run a little bit slower than that, but hopefully with proper planning I can sustain 1 a day at least for the next few weeks. I was releasing 2 a day in Tank Week, and I've come to realise that that's definitely unsustainable. I did have the week off though, so I had a bit more time for doing some recording. So anyway, if you did fancy subscribing to Patreon, I'll be putting any money from that towards this mic, but I thought I would shell out for the mic in the meantime to improve the quality of my videos as soon as possible. I bought one that had good reviews that was mid-range. It was about £60, including delivery. Moving on, I'd quite like to talk about what videos I'll be making in the next month. I'm going to be continuing with Space Marine unit reviews. If there are any particular units that you're particularly keen to see, let me know. I'm also going to be doing a week on Imperial Knights and a week on Imperial Guard, or Astra Militarum, seeing as these are the armies that I know a fair bit better than Space Marines in all honesty. Don't worry, I'll still be releasing Space Marine content during those weeks too. For the future though, I do want this to be more of a general tactics channel than exclusively Space Marines. I do have far more video ideas than I have time to make, so any guidance you guys can give me down in the comments would be very helpful. If anyone has a strong preference about whether they'd like to see Knights or Guard first, then please let me know too. Again, thank you very much to everyone who's subscribed and are watching videos. Obviously, without you guys, this channel isn't anything, so I really appreciate all the support. Thanks so much for listening. I'll leave a link to the Patreon down in the description below. I'll see you guys in the next video.